All right, welcome back. And now, before we look at AJM's interview, as you know, today's breaking story: Olympic Games have been postponed. Calls to postpone Olympic Games were coming from many different countries across the world. Canada was the latest one to call for the postponement of the Olympic Games, saying that they won't be sending their teams if Olympics take place in 2020. The coronavirus pandemic has wreaked havoc across the world. And now let's take the Turkish perspective on how things have unfolded. Joining us now live on telephone is Mr. Veli Ozan Çakır. He's the president of Turkish Modern Pentatlon Federation. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. President. As you know, this is indeed a sad development, but I believe the health and safety of spectators and players is the #1 priority of any federation. Please tell us, what do you think about this latest development?
Good afternoon. As you mentioned, the health and security of the athletes, also the officials, the staff, and the spectators is much more important. So this is the first time that we had such a decision, a one-year postponement of the Olympic Games. But it looks like that this is the very best decision, because even in the best scenario, in my opinion, there will not be enough time to organize the quota races, the quota competitions, and there will not be, or it will be very difficult to organize a fair participation right for the athletes. So it looks like that this is the best decision, and that will be the most fair atmosphere for the athletes.
Now, Mr. President, please help us understand, how was Turkey looking at the major developments? What was Turkey's wish at this point?
Of course, now we have to make new plans, but this was an expected decision, because some of the National Olympic Committees have declared that they won't participate if the games will be organized in this summer. So then many people in the sports community start to expect this one-year postponement of the games. We also have started to organize our training sessions, also our contracts with the trainers and everything, including the financial plans. We have started to restore it. So there will be, in my opinion, all the associations, all the Olympic sport federations in Turkey, and also the ministry will make new plans. There will be some meetings, some discussions. So we will organize all the training schedules of the Olympic athletes for the new schedule.
All right, Mr. President, thank you very much for talking to us on A News. We really appreciate your analysis.
Thank you.
All right, now this is indeed a sad day for the ones who were looking forward to the Olympic Games, Tokyo Games of 2020. The name is still the same. The name will remain Tokyo Olympics 2020. Only the date has been changed, which is sad for the ones who were looking forward to the Olympic Games, including us. We were hosting guests from all across Turkey, talking to them, learning more about their motivation and morale as they prepare for the Olympic Games. Now, the good part is they have more time to prepare for the Olympic Games. And meetings are going to take place among many different sports federations, not just in Turkey, but across the world, to plan for the Olympic Games of 2021. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of the program,